down Wanakee.
The most compelling stories.
Where are you going to be playing basketball next year?
I'm proud and excited to announce that I'll be going to the University of Charleston.
We are now joined by the Executive Director of the WIAA, Stephanie Hauser.
The area's best high school sports coverage is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond.
Yo.
Hello.
All right, we got about a minute and a half, and we'll be coming in.
Jewelers, Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on.
We'll want to be out with about a minute left on the clock.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist, end the friendship. Or choose chill, because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app.
This loss is as painful to Packer fans as you can ever imagine.
A customizable homepage, easier and quicker live listening. Your shows at the touch of a fingertip. Available in Apple and Android app stores.
I have no evidence behind that whatsoever. It's just a feeling I have, and that might just be because I'm scared of this rivalry in the playoffs.
Your one-stop shop for ESPN Wisconsin. The brand new ESPN Wisconsin app. Download it today. Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
This is Wisconsin Volleyball National Champion Devin Robinson. You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Time now for a special ESPN Wisconsin presentation.
Win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh, my. Unbelievable.
One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up. Yes, he made it. Yes, reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my staff. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
takes it all the way for the touchdown. Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss. He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it. At the buzzer. Wow. It's good. Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's a rivalry game in the Badger Large tonight as the Oregon Panthers host the Monona Grove Silver Eagles on Tuesday Night Hoops here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda's been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations, one on Fish Hatchery Road and the other on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires at Zimbrick Honda? Buy 3 tires and get the 4th for how much, Dennis?
$1.
That's right, just $1. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me, the man, the myth, the legend, the dean, and now the Hall of Famer, Dennis Semrau. Dennis, we have a great game here this evening between Monona Grove and Oregon, but we got to get right into our keys to this game as we've only got a couple of minutes before the opening tip-off.
Well, we'll start with Monona Grove visitors. Number 1, execute an offense, get to the rim so they can get to the free throw line. On defense, stop the dribble penetration. Oregon loves to get to the rim. And keep Brayden Hermsdorf off the glass and limit his ability to score. The 6'6" forward, a double waiting to happen, rebound and points. And for the Panthers, got to value the ball and hunt for good shots. Again, they love to attack the rim. Limit MG layups off dribble penetration and be tough on the defensive boards. Limit MG to 1 shot. They got some extra shots in that double overtime game we did last week with Wanakee.
Those are our keys to the game. Now let's get to know both of the coaches with our Midwest Financial Group coaches profile. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing the players on your personal team. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get started today. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. Dennis, let's start with the visitors and the Silver Eagles and their head coach, Dan Zwiefel.
Oh, Coach Z is a grad. 1988 of Monona Grove, was a 3-sport athlete. He and the longtime assistant Mark Toyola were 3-year varsity players. They played in the sectional final. TJ Van Wee had 44 points in the game before the 3-point shot.
Wow.
But Danny coached at started his alma mater in '94. He's only the 3rd head coach in his school history. And he's led his team to the Kohl Center a couple of times. They lost in the state final back in 2006 to Seymour. He's won a bunch of conference titles. He had his 370th victory last week against DeForest. Dan is a Hall of Fame coach in my mind. He will be going to the Hall. He's also been an All-Star coach 3 times. One of them was 2 years ago was with Coach Siebert for Oregon. Coach Siebert was the assistant, and to go into him, he is a former Baraboo athlete, just an outstanding player, played at Lawrence University, went on to play in Brazil, a 3-time all-conference point guard at Lawrence. He was 4th all-time scorer when he graduated. He's coached a lot of AAU. He was in Baraboo girls, Franklin boys, but now 8 years here. Since he started out 2 games below 500, 74 and 42 the last 6 years. And undergrad again from Lawrence University. These guys are good friends too.
They definitely are. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Also brought to you by TPC Wisconsin, and at TPC Wisconsin in Madison, there's no off-season for your game. Get ready for next golf season. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. That's right, no dues until April 1st. Learn more at tpcwisconsin.com. That's tpcwisconsin.com. When we come back, the starting lineups and the opening tip-off of the Monona Grove Silver Eagles and the Oregon Panthers here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Hold your friends close and your rivals closer on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Do you think Dad's got good Instagram game?
No. Instagram game. Oh my god.
Are you embarrassed by me?
Sometimes. What's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Existing.
Savage.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Weekdays 4 to 6 on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. You know that honey-do list that's been sitting on your counter since what, 2020? Yeah, we can handle that. From leaky faucets to light fixtures, our handyman team at Bruner Realty fixes it all. Fast, friendly, and done right the first time. We take care of it so you don't have to. Visit fixedbybruner.com. That's fixedbybruner.com. Because your to-do list deserves a happy ending.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more? No less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus Audio Network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The Oregon Panthers and the Monona Grove Silver Eagles moments away from tipping off here at Oregon High School. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. For our starters, first for the visitors in their Columbia Blue Road uniforms, the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. It will be the 6'3" senior forward, number 2, Blake Leach. Then number 3, Luke Chenoweth at guard. Number 4, Alex Dean, also at guard. Number 15, Colton Jenkins at forward. And rounding out the starting 5, number 33, Evan Luchetti at forward. Then for the Oregon Panthers, number 0, Mason Hofer. Number 2, Nolan Erfuth. Number 3, Brady Hook. Number 4, Brayden Hermsdorf. And number 44, Will Schmidt. The Panthers in their home white uniforms with white Panthers in an orange outline and black numbers with orange trim. The ball is up, and it is controlled by the Silver Eagles, who go from left to right in their road Columbia blue. And they drive inside early, and it is a no good on that layup attempt from Luchetti. Quickly the other way is Hook. Hook has his shot blocked away by Leach, and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers.
Leach, the only senior on the Monona Grove team, making his presence felt inside right away.
The Panthers inbound out on the left side for Hofer. Hofer over onto the left free throw line, extended to Erfuth. Up to the top to Schmidt. Schmidt holding inside the paint, now back off to that left wing. Erfuth. Erfuth to the right side. Now Hermsdorf wheeling inside off the glass, no good. Rebound for the Silver Eagles. The Silver Eagles going the other way, taking it coast to coast, but it'll be a travel by Luchetti. 0-0 with 17:21 remaining in this first half. Some good defense and some offensive turnovers here early. Schmidt dribbling off to the left side for the Panthers. Has to pick up his dribble. Lobs it down low. Hermsdorf on the far low block. Goes into the paint, strong through some contact. Can't convert, gets his own rebound, gives it off to Hook. Hook wheeling inside, and the left-hand layup is good. The first points of the night go to the Panthers. They lead 2-0 inside 17 minutes to go in the half.
MG wants to stop those second shots. That time they did not. Offensive rebound, point for good for 2.
And now the Silver Eagles with the ball, but they lose it and turn it over to the Panthers, who lead 2-0. Hook crossing the midline from right to left with the left-hand dribble. Gives it off to Schmidt, right of the point, inside to Hook on the right low block, and he lays it in. Brady Hook, the backdoor cut. He's got all 4 of the Panthers' points. Monona Grove with the ball now. Jenkins on the left free throw line extended. Holds the ball at his chest. Gives it off to Dean at the top of the key. The 3 from Dean off the back iron. Rebound to the Panthers.
Hermsdorf's guy for that one.
Schmidt, left wing for Oregon, leading 4-0. Hook on the near corner. Guarded by Dean, dribbles off to his right. Now gives it off into the corner to Schmidt. Schmidt being guarded by Leach in this near corner. He wheels to the right into the elbow. Gives it off to Hofer. Hofer pulls up at the elbow, inside to Hook, and Brady Hook wide open. A 6-0 Brady Hook run. 15:35 to go. The Panthers on top.
He's having a breakout season this year with Kovala going the prep school route. He's taking a lot of shots. Second team in scoring right now, all 6.
And then a offensive foul called on the Silver Eagles, turning the ball over.
And that foul was on Leach, senior.
Blake Leach picking up the first foul of the night in the first team. So now a couple of substitutions for the Silver Eagles. They'll bring Jaden Jackson in, as well as Henry Tomei off the bench. Tomei averaging over 9 points per game for the Silver Eagles coming off of the bench.
He's starting for a lot of teams, but really effective scoring for them off the bench.
Panthers moving around the perimeter, and Mason Hofer wide open corner 3 is nothing but net. A 9-0 run to begin this game. 15 minutes to go in the first half. Jenkins on the left wing for the Silver Eagles. Now to Jackson. Jackson attacking the right of the lane, and he gets fouled. The ball just skips off of the rim, but he heads to the line to shoot 2. Brayden Hermsdorf picking up his first foul.
Hey, first look, you get to see Riley and I got to see Jackson last year. It was his 15th birthday yesterday.
Wow.
He's a 6'6 freshman. Yeah, he's going to be growing. He could be 6'10 by the time he gets out of here.
Jackson hits the first free throw. And it wasn't just Jaden Jackson's birthday yesterday, Dennis.
I know. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. I was waiting for that, Dennis.
Well,
I just turned 34.
We'd set it up there. So,
Jaden Jackson, happy belated birthday to him. So he knocks down the second free throw, the first points of the night for the Silver Eagles. They trail by 7, 14:50 to go.
And you didn't even get it off. You had to work yesterday.
Yeah, but a half day, so it's fine. And I still went and got tacos for dinner with my wife after. So it was all good.
Well, yeah. Tell us what you did for your birthday. Last week.
Well, last week went and saw Hamilton. Had a great time at the Overture. Great place to go see a show.
Excellent.
The Panthers lead the Silver Eagles with 14:30 to go in the first half. Jackson has a shot blocked by Hermsdorf, and the ball goes off of Hermsdorf, so it stays with the Silver Eagles, who lead by 7. And now Monona Grove trying to figure out who will be the one to inbound this. They'll send Alex Dean down onto the baseline into Jackson, now onto the right side to Shaner, back to Dean on the low post. Jackson.
Nice
Jackson makes a baseline move, hesitates, too strong over the top of the rim, and another rebound for Hermsdorf and the Panthers.
Little hesitation after getting the shot blocked by Hermsdorf. He was there, tried to alter his shot, and did not fall.
Hofer pulls up from the free throw line. The mid-range jumper, no good. Stays with the Panthers. Out to Hook on the near wing. That 3 attempt, no good, but another rebound for Schmidt and the Panthers. Off to Hermsdorf. Hermsdorf attacking inside, can't convert, and Jackson rips down the rebound for the Silver Eagles.
Turnabout's fair play.
Shaner on the left paint, attacks, now gets it outside to Jackson. Jackson pulls up, and he travels as he tried to turn around and just picked up that pivot foot.
Yeah, a little spin move, but dragged the foot.
9-2, the Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles here on Tuesday Night Hoops on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Yeah, MG started off slow last week against Wanakee. Both teams had big runs, and then it got close. So expect the Silver Eagles to kind of crawl their way back here.
The Panthers with the ball. Hook on the baseline on the near low block. Gives it off to Erfuth. Now back outside. Hofer off to Schmidt, left wing. He holds the ball at his waist. He's guarded by Tome. Now they get it inside to Hofer, who loses possession of it for a moment. Kept alive. It stays with Hermsdorf and the Panthers. He's guarded closely by Jackson. Tried to pass out of that pressure, and it goes out of bounds, so a turnover. Now Hunter Meyer checking in for MG as they trail by 7, 13:03 to go in the first half. Silver Eagles with the ball, going from left to right. Jackson on the left wing, goes with a shot fake. Now gives it to Shaner, spinning inside in the middle of the paint. That hook shot, no good. Schmidt pulls down the rebound and then gets fouled as they tried to trap him underneath. Carson Shaner picks up his first foul and the second team foul. Still a 7-point game here, Dennis. And you mentioned against Wanakee, MG just started off slow. I believe what they trailed by, from what I saw, maybe it was, 15 at one point they were down?
Yeah, they were down double digits, and they kind of fought their way back. Again, it was Tome off the bench, and Jackson had really good games. Luchetti was shut down the first half, and then he came alive in the second.
Down lows, Hermsdorf underneath, and he made that one look easy. Back up to a 9-point lead, matches the largest lead of the evening for the Panthers. Jackson on the left wing takes a couple dribbles inside, kicks it outside. Meyer on the left wing, now to the right side to Tome. Off to the left wing for Jackson. Jackson wheeling inside. The ball just skips off of the rim, no good. Another rebound to the Panthers as they control. Schmidt will slow things down as he now starts to pick up his pace and jogs across the center line. Nearly loses it, dribbling over to the top of the key, inside to Hermsdorf, through a little bit of contact, can't convert, rebound to the Silver Eagles. Jackson taking it, gives it off to Shaner, now over to the right side, open 3, that skips off, no good. Rebound stays with Monona Grove, now in the near side to Tome. Tome takes it up to the wing, gives it off to Shaner, right wing. Shaner tries to kick outside to Tome, and we've got a whistle and a foul on the low block. That'll be Dylan McCarthy with a blocking foul. First personal, second team foul. Still a 9-point lead, 11-2. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Jaden Jackson, the only points so far for MG. Tome inbounding underneath his own basket, lobs it all the way up to the top of the key to Hansen. Right of the point, holds the ball up above his head. Now over to the left side, Tome. Now to the right wing to Chenoweth, and Chenoweth buries a 3.
Silver Eagles were 0 for 7 with 3 turnovers. That first finally get a 3-point actually field goal.
Panthers look to try and respond after the Chenoweth 3, leading 11-5, 11-13 to go. They're working it around on the outside. Pagels kicks it off to Nice on the far corner. Nice pulls up at the elbow, now into the near corner. Hermsdorf. Hermsdorf has his layup attempt blocked. MG getting some stops on defense now, as they have the ball on the outside. Chenoweth, right of the point. Now to the right side to Meyer. Meyer at the top of the key, gives it off to Leach. He fires up a three. That's no good off the right side, just catching the rim and the glass. Rebound pulled in by McCarthy for Oregon.
Wide right on that one. Not quite off on angle.
Dangerously close to an air ball. But it's with the Panthers. Tried to lob it inside to Hermsdorf. He got double teamed, and it's a steal by MG. Tomei, right free throw line extended. Gives off to Chenoweth. Fires up a three. Bricks that one. Rebound fought for. Silver Eagles control. Leach left to the point. Now to the top of the key. Tomei spinning inside. Spinning through a triple team. Kicks it out. Open three for MG. Rattles out. No good. Rebound to Erforth and the Panthers. 10 minutes to go, 11-5. Panthers lead Silver Eagles. Oregon with possession, going from left to right. The reverse layup, Nolan Erforth, his first points. Now an 8-point Oregon lead on MG. They led by as many as 9.
MG now 1 of 11 shooting. Only a three-pointer here in the first half.
And then a blocked. Chenoweth tried to attack inside. Panthers trying to go quickly. Pagels near low block. Kicks it out for an open three. Erfuth. That's no good. Rebound fought for. We've got a whistle on the battle for it. And this is going to go on Danny Nice. His first personal foul. 9:17 to go in the first half. 13-5. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Dennis, last Friday I did a game for 101.7 The Truth over in Milwaukee, a Milwaukee City School game. We were already at this point probably up into 70 combined points between the two teams.
Wow.
So, as I said multiple times on that broadcast on Friday night, very different the Milwaukee City Conference to the Badger Large. Turnaround fade away from Chenoweth is no good, and then a foul on Logan Hansen as he fought for the rebound. Still an 8-point lead with 8:51, a couple of substitutions being made. Oregon has led the entire way in this first half. The largest lead, they got out to an early 9-0 lead before MG hit a couple of free throws. Oregon working the perimeter. They'll fire up a three, and it'll rattle home. Dylan McCarthy coming off the bench with a deep three. Up to an 11-point lead, 16-5.
Schmidt with a nice assist there.
Luchetti missing the three. They try to keep it alive. Chenoweth couldn't chase it down.
Yeah, Luchetti, 0 points, just like Wanakee shut him down early. And good players, let the game come to them, but he's going to have to get up on the board if they want to stay in this game.
Luchetti coming into tonight, the sophomore, averaging 14.5 points per game, leading the team so far, like Dennis just said, scoreless in this one as MG trails 16-5, 8:15 to go. Oregon has the ball. McCarthy bounce past the hook, left to the point. He dribbles off to his right after a screen, then gives it back off to Pagels on the left wing. Pagels being guarded closely. Bounce pass to Sy on the right wing. Sy goes baseline, hesitates, picks up his dribble, tries to pass it off to the wing, stolen away by Luchetti. Luchetti into the paint, the right hand off the glass and good. The first points of the night for Evan Luchetti, back down to a 9-point game, 16-7, 7:45 to go in the half.
That was pure hustle, creating the steal, tracking it down, and finishing it off with a layup.
Sy working on the low block, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. The first Madison College timeout of the half by the Oregon Panthers, leading 16-7 with 7:36 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. This is Tuesday Night Hoops on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, fish hatchery. Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red. Of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
We're on the Badgers.
The coaches, the players, we're bringing an entire new mindset.
Because we're on Wisconsin Sports.
And it's to win. It's to win.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Madison College has been around for over 100 years right here in our community. They've grown to 7 campuses all across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 right here in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. After that Madison College timeout, the Panthers inbounding the ball underneath their basket. They get it inside to Kobe Diaz for his first points of the evening. And it's an 18-7 lead, back to that 11-point lead, the largest lead of the night for Oregon with 7:22 to go. Luchetti inside, dumping it off down low. Blocked from behind Jenkins. He gets his own board and then gets fouled. And then Kobe Diaz, after he got his first points of the night, picks up his first foul of the night. Colton Jenkins at the charity stripe, on the season a 38% free throw shooter. But that one was nothing but net for the junior forward.
Yeah, right now, MG 2 for 16 from the floor, 8 for 17 for Oregon. So MG's got to pick it up a little bit, but almost half their points are from the free throw line.
And the second one was good from Jenkins, 18-9, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Hook attacks inside, wanted to go left hand. We're going to have a foul on that shot. That's Evan Luchetti. Brady Hook shooting 2 after he was fouled. Something we didn't talk about, Dennis, this Oregon Panthers team, all 5 of their starters are seniors.
Right, versus MG with only 1 senior on the team. And they were out their best player, Austin Luchetti. First play of the scrimmage, he gets a broken fibula to start the season, and he's out for the year. So he's on the, you see him with a boot, another coach on the bench talking to his teammates, talks to the guys when they come out, telling them what he sees, what they see.
Second one for Brady Hook is good. He's got 7 of the 19 points. It should be 19 points now. There, now the scoreboard changed it. 19-9, inside 7 minutes to go. Jenkins at the top of the key. Gives to Tomei, right wing. Now to Dean, left of the point. He goes a jab step to his right, brings the ball up above. Now to Luchetti, left wing. Up top, Tomei, he'll send up a 3. That one's too strong off the back iron. Long rebound pulled in by Oregon. Hook will jog across the center stripe from right to left in his home white uniforms with the black numbers. Hofer down low. Erfuth gets fouled as he was down low. Wanted to go with the reverse. Shaner just caught the right ear of Tomei. Shaner now with 2 fouls. And the first free throw attempt from Nolan Erfuth, no good. Luke Chenoweth checking in for Monona Grove. Heading to the bench is Shaner with his 2 fouls. The only one so far this evening with multiple fouls. And the second one, no good. So still a 10-point game, 19-9. Jenkins off to Tomei, right free throw line extended. Now Chenoweth goes shot fake, dribbles off to his right, hands off to Tomei. He dribbles off to the left to the top of the key. Gives to Luchetti. Now to Dean, left wing. Over to the right side, Tomei wheels into the paint on the right side. The right hand off the glass is good for Henry Tomei. His first points of the evening, he averages 9.2 coming off of the bench. So he's another guy that the Silver Eagles would like to see get going. They trail by 8, 19-11, 5:45 to go. Erfuth gives it off down low, Blocked away by Tome. He keeps the ball alive but gives it right back to Schmidt. Schmidt up to the top. Herfuth thought about the three, and then he traveled as he wheeled inside. So Monona Grove, Dennis, has been able to get the score back down to that 9-10 point range. They get a stop on defense, but again, offensively just really struggling here early.
Yeah, 2 for 17 now from the floor, or actually 3 for 18 from the floor now. Uncharacteristic. A very young team sometimes get a little bit impatient.
Luchetti spinning down low, and it just rolls in. Evan Luchetti with a great move baseline, down to a 6-point lead. 19-13, 5:14 and counting in the first half. Oregon leads Monona Grove. Herfuth hands off to Hook, who wheels inside, gives it off to Schmidt. That goes off the bottom of the rim. Rebound pulled in by Luchetti and the Silver Eagles. He takes it the other way to the right wing. Passes off to Tome, who loses it for a moment, dribbles between his legs on the left wing. Tried to spin into the paint, gets it taken away by Herfuth, gives it off down low, and that was Diaz who gets fouled on the layup attempt. It doesn't go in, but he'll head to the free throw line. That's the 6th team foul called.
24, fouled 24. Tome 24. Fouls Diaz. Trying to get this. And the free throws are kind of struggling there right now.
Diaz can't get that one to go in. And it's 19-13, 4:45 to go in the first half. At Hooper Service, customer comfort comes first. Their home comfort priority plans keep systems running their best, saving customers money with priority service. And for heating, cooling, plumbing, or fire protection, Hooper is there 24/7. Turn to the experts. Carrier at Hooper. Second one was good for Diaz. He's up to 3 points. It's a 20-13 lead, 4:40 remaining in the first half. Panthers have led this entire half. Tome to Luchetti at the point. He has to give it back to Tome on the left side. He shot fakes, holds, gives it back to Luchetti, left wing. Now Chenoweth at the free throw line. Jenkins, right wing. Inside to Luchetti on the near block, gives it back off. Out to Dean, left to the point. Dean holds the ball above his head. Now Jenkins. Jenkins spinning in the paint. Hesitates, too strong, off the glass, no good. Another rebound to the Panthers. Hermsdorf attacking, pulls up at the elbow, passes off the back of Luchetti. He picks it up. Luchetti working against Schmidt. Doesn't get the foul call, and it is a long pass up ahead to the Panthers. They slow it down, though. Hook, far right wing. He gets double-teamed and trapped. Able to pass it off to Hermsdorf, out to the corner. Hofer fires up the three, no good. Long rebound, pulled in by Oregon. They maintain possession. They'll slow things down. Schmidt to Herforth between the circles. Hoferth off to the right side. Herfuth. And then an offensive foul is going to be called on Will Schmidt. You can always tell, Dennis, when they know that they probably did something because they put their hands out to the side. Like, what are you talking about? What did I do?
Yeah, moving screen there. So an offensive foul and a turnover. First foul for him, fifth team.
So Dennis.
First team to 50. I tell you, first team to 50. It's Badger Conference.
Dean fires up a three, and he knocks down a three. Alex Dean, his first points of the night. Suddenly it's just a 4-point game. 3:13 to go in the first half. Hoferth bounces it to Hook, left to the point. Tried to go inside. Jackson steals it away. Jackson across the midline onto the right side over to the right wing. Gives it into the corner, Luchetti. Back to Jackson, right wing. Off to Dean. The shot fake pulls up. The floater at the free throw line, no good. Can't pull in his own rebound. The Panthers get it. Long pass ahead to Hermsdorf. Hermsdorf threw some contact off the glass and good. Brayden Hermsdorf converts. 2:45 to go in the half. 22-16. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Tome, right wing, gives it to Dean, left wing. He nearly lost it, but picks it back up. Luchetti backing his man down on the right post, and then almost has it taken away. He picked up his dribble, has to lob it off. We've got a whistle and a 5-second call.
Both teams playing just tenacious man-to-man defense off ball and trying to set some screens underneath there. But MG loves that 1-3-1 and 2-3 zone. You haven't seen any of it yet tonight because they haven't had to use it. But their man-to-man is doing the job and kind of crawling back in. They're struggling from the field, but too many missed free throws here for Oregon. This should be a double-digit game.
Dennis, it feels like every time you and I do a game here, whether it is an Oregon game or a neutral site tournament game, one team struggles from the free throw line. Yeah. There's a missed jumper by the Panthers, pulled in by Monona Grove. They tried to work quickly, but has to slow it down. Dean between the circles, dribbles between his legs, gives it off to the right side to Meyer. Meyer holds the ball at his waist, passes it off to Leach on the far left wing. Leach wheels into the top of the key, gives it to Jenkins, back to Leach, over to the right side, Tomei on the corner. Now Dean right wing, hop step into the paint, right hand off the glass by Alex Dean. He leads the scoring for Monona Grove with 5. Back to a 4-point game, a minute 40 to go, 22-18, Oregon leads. Hook tries to answer with a 3, that goes off the front of the rim, rebound to MG. Dean will conduct the offense, looking over to the far sideline to his head coach, Dan Zwiefel, to get the set. Crosses the midline, crosses between his legs, between the circles. Picks up his dribble off to the right side. Now over to the right wing, Leach. Bounce pass to Tomei on the near low block. Tomei spins baseline, going through contact. He's going to draw a foul. Had his shot blocked away by McCarthy. But Nolan Erfurth gets called for the foul, sending Henry Tomei to the line. Sorry, Dennis.
As a coach, you got to like it. They've got 6 fouls on 6 different players, so kind of spreading the wealth.
Yeah, the worst, quote, foul trouble we have, another missed free throw, by the way, from Tomei that time, is Carson Shaner. He's got 2 fouls. Nobody else in this game has multiple fouls yet. The second one for Tomei is good. He's got 3 points off the bench. It's back to a 3-point game. The Panthers got out to a 9-0 lead. And MG's just been able to stick around. They trailed by as many as 11 a few times. But MG just sticking around. Hook getting past his man. Tried to lob a pass to Hermsdorf. Still able to pick it up, and then it's blocked away. They're going to say it's out off of MG, but that was a great block from Colton Jenkins. Never even left the floor. Panthers control. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. Lob pass into Hermsdorf on the far block. Hermsdorf spinning in the paint, too strong. Ball's batted around, still going around. A whistle and a foul on the Panthers.
Look like Luchetti had the ball in his hand, got hammered there. Man.
That is the 7th.
Just when we said nobody with more than 1, he picks up his 2nd. And we get a bonus situation here. Again, good hustle on the boards. Set up the 1-and-1 here by Luchetti. He doesn't force anything and kind of wait for the game to come to him, but just a really solid player. Did not expect to have to lead the team as a sophomore. That was his brothers who were coming in, and he's got a lot on his shoulders. This is a kid to watch the next couple of years.
I mean, this MG team, with how young they are going to be a dangerous team in the Badger Conference for the next few years. Inside 50 seconds to go. It's a 1-point game, 22-21. Oregon leads MG. Hofer skips it to Hook on the low block. The fadeaway off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled in by the Panthers. Hofer off to the left side to Hook. Now to the right side, they work it around. Hermsdorf into the elbow on the far side. And we'll have a whistle, and it's going to be a foul. Colton Jenkins picking up his first foul and the 7th team foul. They'll send Hermsdorf to the line. Our UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. We'll hear from him and the dean coming up at halftime.
Great kid. Missed his sophomore, junior year because of ACLs. Had 3 surgeries. And ironically, his sophomore year, when he got his first one, he was tackled by his cousin, Caden Hermsdorf, who was playing defensive back for Sauk Prairie. Ended up being quarterback this year. But he goes, nothing malicious, just kind of happened. Keeping it all in the family.
The first one is no good. The rebound and a foul on Nolan Erfurth. All of a sudden, he's got 3 fouls. So that's what I get for saying nobody's really in foul trouble, and suddenly the Panthers have a player with 3 fouls in the first half.
If we get a dirty look headed our way, we know we heard you.
Yeah, or we'll just have a bunch of people from Oregon tweeting at me. Be like, how could you? Jenkins can't get that first one to go. 22 seconds and counting. Oregon leads by 1. Nice, the open 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound to MG. 15 seconds to go. Luchetti crosses the midline onto the right wing. 10 seconds to go. Luchetti lobs it into Leach on the near block. Leach down to 7. Out to Luchetti, off to the left side. They give it up to Leach at the top. 3 seconds. Leach the floater, no good. Long shot from Schmidt. It's good.
He made it. Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Will Schmidt at the buzzer.
From the opposite free throw line. Oh, my God. What a shot. Now that's what I call going into halftime on a high.
Will Schmidt, his first made basket of the half. And it gives the Oregon Panthers a 4-point lead. 25-21 as we head to the locker rooms here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We're also brought to you by Gruber Law Offices. They have a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There is never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Offices has been serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. One call, Dennis.
That's all.
That is all, and that is all for the first half. When we come back, we're going to hear from our UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Brayden Hermsdorf, who's playing in the game tonight for the Oregon Panthers. They lead 25-21 on MG here on Tuesday Night Hoops on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Struggling with shoulder pain? Join Ortho Team Clinic's Dr. Ashish Raval for a free online talk on Wednesday, January 21st from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Learn about the most common causes of shoulder pain and the latest surgical and non-surgical treatment options. You'll gain helpful information to better understand your symptoms and possible next steps. Register at stoughtonhealth.com under classes and events.
There's no chill on the deals at Metro Kia of Madison. Right now, drive home a 2026 Kia K4 with 3.48% APR for 48 months. That's just $22.35 per $1,000 financed. Or step up to a 2025 Kia Sorento with 0% APR for 60 months. Only $16.67 per $1,000 financed. Don't wait. Deals end February 2nd. Metro Kia of Madison, where there's no chill on their deals. Visit metrokiaofmadison.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
4 years, it's enough time to earn a college degree, to serve a full term as a president, to raise a toddler into a kindergartner, to train for something big and become someone new.
Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is offering 0% interest for 4 years, so you can invest in your home and use your hard-earned savings for life's biggest moments. offering Pella exclusive features like blinds between the glass and customizations to match every home style. We believe in providing our customers with the highest quality products and top-notch service at a price you can afford. Tested, safe, durable, and backed by a limited lifetime warranty, Pella's rated #1 for craftsmanship, innovation, and exceptional design.
So aim high and think long-term when setting your New Year's resolution, and imagine what you can accomplish in 4 years when you finance your home project with Pella Windows and Doors Wisconsin. Start your journey today at PellaWI.com.
We're on the Packers.
It's never been about beating the Bears or the Vikings. It's about winning a championship.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
There is an intensity deficit, and there won't be now.
Great.
Those days are gone.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN.
25-21, our score at the half here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or a used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Now let's hear from our UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Brayden Hermsdorf of Oregon High School.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Brayden Hermsdorf from Oregon High School. You're a Panther.
Sure am.
What does it mean to be a Panther?
Means everything. Means represent your school. Always being a leader. That's what we focus here. Pride. Focus on Panther pride and just wearing it loud and proud like I am right now.
When you look at being a multiple sport athlete, now you've had some issues, knee surgeries, 2.
Three.
Oh, 3. Actually 3, but it was 2 years that you missed though, right?
Yep.
You've got some friendships you've had for, 10 years?
Right.
Is that kind of what drove you through rehab and to get back? So now your senior year, actually able to do both football and basketball?
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't imagine what else I'd be doing without playing sports with my friends. That's what I've been doing for the past 10 years. So if I didn't have that to come back to, I probably wouldn't have came back. If I didn't have that to look forward to, my friends and sports. That's really what drove me all the way, is to come back and play with them.
So what's your course load this year as a senior? What are you taking?
Taking a few APs. They're all some pretty difficult classes. I've got a statistics class that I'm really enjoying. That's really hard. Also an economics class that I'm really enjoying. I take a marketing class, so there's a lot of business and numbers involved with all my classes. I threw in a nutrition class in there, just to, why not?
You're doing a lot of community service. You're National Honor Society, which, congrats.
Thank you.
That's a lot of service. But you mentioned something about a pride group or a class that you're involved in?
Yeah, Pride Crew. Pretty much it's like invitation only. It's our administrators and other student council members picking in their eyes, the best leaders in the school to mentor the freshmen, and this year we actually included the sophomores too. So we all mentor, there's 60 of us maybe, and we all mentor the freshmen and sophomores weekly, hang out with them in a period that's called Connections. We hang out with them, we give them lessons, and we just talk with them, and I think it's really valuable.
When you look at your time at Oregon, what do you think about, I guess you're going to remember the most, or has that maybe the biggest influence on you as a student and an athlete?
How fast it went. The fact that I don't have a lot of sports experiences in this school is something that I'm always going to remember, and I'm always going to remember perspectives, because I watched on the sidelines for 2 full years, and I feel like I learned some great lessons from doing that, and cherishing moments. You gotta always cherish it when you're in high school, and that's, I feel like, what I learned from sitting on the sidelines through sports. And things are so much better when you're playing sports as an athlete.
Well, our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Brayden Hermsdorf from Oregon High School. Brayden, I hope you have a great rest of your senior year and stay healthy, man.
Thank you.
chill on the deals at Metro Ford of Madison. Right now, get into a 2025 Ford F-150 with 2.9% APR for up to 66 months plus $2,000 retail bonus cash. Looking for something sporty? Check out the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport with 3.9% APR up to 66 months, $2,500 bonus cash. Or lease for $319 a month with $38.49 due at signing. But hurry, offer ends February 2nd. Visit MetroFordofMadison.com.
Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker Pizza is back. For just $10 for a limited time, get an extra large pizza with 6 huge slices so big you have to fold them. Loaded up with your favorite toppings, like the classic and crispy pepperoni. It's the perfect way to feed the crew with giant slices and one legendary vibe. Big size, big value, just $10. Head to one of their locations. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Listen to Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on 100.5 ESPN.
The coach has to set the vision. There was not a day that I put on a Wisconsin Badger helmet and I didn't know I was going to hit. And then it's up to your players to hold the other players accountable along with the coaches so that you go out and execute and win.
Wilde and Tausch, weekdays 9 to noon on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Steady. Ah, I hit my thumb.
What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Did you swear that you'd get that house project done ages ago and now it's causing you real pain? From leaky faucets to light fixtures, let our handyman team at Bruner Realty fix it all. Fast, friendly, and without the agony. We take care of it so you don't have to. Visit fixedbybruner.com. That's fixedbyBruner.com.
This is Monte Ball.
Monte steps to the right, dashes, reaches, touchdown.
You listen to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona Madison.
25-21, our score at the half. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the dancing dean, Dennis Semrau, on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. And Zimbrick Honda's been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at zimbrickhonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Coming right out of the half, Mason Hofer gets the scoring going. It's up to a 6-point lead, 27-21.
And who gave him the assist? The star for the half of the three-quarter court shot, yes. Oh,
and that was Will
Dean.
Schmidt, and then Alex Dean attacking and gets fouled, so he'll go to the line for that old-school three-point play. Brady Hook picking up his first foul.
Yeah, great basket on one end and then boom on the other end.
And Dean hits that free throw. So Alex Dean up to 8 points. Just a 3-point game, 27-24.
Really like his game when they need it. He's kind of running the show. When clock runs down, he's a guy with the ball in his hands, creating.
Hermsdorf working on the far low block. He draws a foul. Colton Jenkins gets called for that one.
I got a feeling we're going to be in the bonus pretty early here this half.
Yeah, there was a stretch where, again, nobody really got into any foul trouble until late, with Erfuth picking up his third late in that first half. But we still saw a good number of fouls. It's been a physical game. Hermsdorf connects on the first. He's up to 5 points tonight.
3 of 7 from the line for Oregon first half. 7 of 9 for MG. That's what kept them in the game.
And the second one, no good. Rebound by the Silver Eagles. Dean will run the offense from right to left, and the road Columbia blue off to Jenkins on the right wing. Now onto the corner. They work it around to Luchetti at the top of the key. Now to the left side, Jenkins. Down into the corner, Chenoweth. Up to Dean. Now Leach. Leach spinning into the right side of the paint. Gets cut off. Has to kick it back up top. Up to the elbow for Luchetti. And that's nothing but net on the mid-range J from Luke. Or excuse me, that was from Evan Luchetti.
Just nice touch there. You don't see a lot of those mid-range jumpers, but that was perfect.
And then Luchetti gets the steal. He's stumbling down, can't control it, and turns it back over. He tripped over the center court line. Back to the Panthers. Hermsdorf down low. Has to pass out, and he goes right into the hands of Alex Dean. Dean, no-look pass underneath. Luchetti can't control. Tried to bounce it off of Schmidt's legs. It's another turnover by the Silver Eagles. Hofer over to the right side for Erfuth. Now to Hook. Hook drives baseline. The hoop and the harm. Brady Hook attacking, gets the bucket, and heads to the line for one more. Brady Hook for the and one. Connects. He's up to double-digit scoring. 5-point lead, 31-26, 16-10 to go in the first half. Silver Eagles working on the perimeter. Luchetti on the far corner. Gives it to Leach. He picks up his dribble on the mid-post. Now to Dean, right wing. Dean dribbles off to his left. Jenkins at the top of the key. Over to Leach, right free throw line extended. Holds the ball above his head, now down to his waist. Dribbles into the elbow, and he gets some contact. Wanted to kick it out to Luchetti.
Just made contact there. It was unintentional. He just kind of bumped into him and didn't impede him to the basket, but ref was right on it. That's his second.
Luchetti lobbing it into Jenkins on the near elbow. Holds the ball up above his head. Up to Luchetti between the circles. Now to the right wing. Leach fires up a three, and
underneath.
It was underneath. They moved the net, so for a second I thought that it was a three, and then realized it was like, wait, no one was celebrating.
Faked him out.
And then the other way.
So Leach picks up two quick ones.
Blake Leach suddenly with 3 fouls, and he's into foul trouble. So both number twos have some foul trouble. Brady Hook at the line again. Nothing but net for Brady Hook. 11 of the 32 points for the Panthers. They lead 32-26, 5:27 to go. Hook will get one more. And the second one for Brady Hook, just like the first. Nothing but net, 33-26, 5:20 to go. Alex Dean running the offense, dribbles between his legs, between the circles. Off to the right side, Shaner. Now Tomei, right corner, off to Dean on the low block. He's cut off by Schmidt, has to wheel back out to the far wing. Crossing over into the elbow. The turnaround fade away, that's too strong. Schmidt pulls in the rebound for the Panthers. Hofer on the far wing. Hofer, double team, tried to skip it in to Hermsdorf. That just goes off the fingertips and out of bounds. So another turnover by the Panthers.
Oregon open up a 7-point lead here. MG needs to get this thing back to a one-possession game.
Oregon led by as many as 11 points in that first half. MG was just able to stick around. Had it down to a 1-point game before a three-quarter court shot at the buzzer by Will Schmidt, which made it 25-21 at the half.
Oh.
Then Hermsdorf, the fake, drives inside and gets the open layup.
Big man puts the ball down on the floor. Good move.
Back to a 9-point lead, 35-26. And then Shaner tried to attack, had it knocked away. It stays with MG. Will Schmidt with some great defense on that one. So the bigs for Oregon with some plays.
Schmidt's a big guy there, but he moves pretty well. He's not afraid to get out on the guard. When you get that mismatch on a guard, really kind of screws up the offense for MG.
Alex Dean attacking through some contact, and it rolls in. Alex Dean blew past Mason Hofer.
We call that the shooter's touch.
Panthers with the ball. Hermsdorf underneath. The left hand is good by Brayden Hermsdorf. 5 second half points.
Starting to heat it up a little bit here.
Dean walking across the center line from right to left. Off to Shaner. Shaner goes baseline, kicks it out for a corner three for MG. That skips off the rim into the hands of a Panther. Hofer quickly up ahead to Hook, but that is knocked away and wanted to get the pass to Hook, but it's turned over. Tomei gives out to Dean, right wing. Dean looks off to the left side. Hansen to Jackson, off to Dean, right free throw line extended on the far side. Now to the top, up to Shaner. Shaner going inside, has it blocked away by Will Schmidt, and then flexes on Shaner. He's letting Shaner hear it. And the official now having a conversation with Will Schmidt to let him know, like, hey, can't be doing that.
Not in my house, baby. That was a nice block.
It was a great block. It was just the conversation afterwards.
Yes. You want to talk the talk, you better walk the walk.
Shaner gets the inbound as MG keeps possession. Dean right of the point, off to Jackson. He'll fire up a three, and that goes up and then off of the shot clock that they have here at Oregon High School. Obviously, shot clock not on because we're in 2026 and the WIAA doesn't have a shot clock.
But
I'm not mad about it, Dennis.
No, not at all. But dead ball rebound for Oregon on that case.
So the Panthers with possession. They give it out on the far side to Nice. Now up top to McCarthy. Off to the right side. Erfuth. Skip past to McCarthy at the top of the key. Side steps. Has to give it back to Erfuth. Right free throw line extended on the near side. Dribbles off to his left. Kicks it out to the corner to Schmidt on the far side. Schmidt trying to go inside to Pagels. He had it knocked away. Has to back it back out. And then his pass that he wanted to get out to Schmidt is knocked out of bounds into the lap of the Oregon Panthers bench. Oregon will inbound on the far sideline in front of their own bench. They get it into McCarthy on the left wing. Jab steps, now to Schmidt, far corner. Schmidt guarded closely by Toila.
Stepped on the line.
And then stepped on the line, and that will be a turnover going to the Silver Eagles. Jaden Jackson heading to the bench for MG. Henry Tomei coming in off of the bench. Hunter Meyer will run the point for MG, crossing the center line. Luchetti going inside, spinning into a double team, has that shot blocked away right into the hands of Will Schmidt. 37-28, 11:58 to go in the second half. Oregon leading the whole way here at Oregon High School. Pagels, the shot fake. Pagels drives baseline and lays it in. We've got a timeout, a Madison College timeout by the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. They're first. It's an 11-point lead. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles with 11:48 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
39-28 coming out of the timeout, 11:48 to go in the game. Are you interested in getting individual or group lessons from some of the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life? Well, GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player.
Oregon on a 14-7 run here to open the second half, open up double digits again.
Silver Eagles with the ball. They work the perimeter. Meyer, shot fake, spinning into the mid post, kicks it out into the near corner. Now back out to Meyer, another shot fake at the top of the key, gives off to the left wing. Now Shaner, top of the key. Shaner passing it off to Meyer, right free throw line extended. Up to Dean at the top of the key. Dean between the circles. They keep just working the perimeter. Now they get it inside to Shaner. He kicks it out to Meyer. Meyer, shot fake, goes into the baseline, gets cut off by Pagels, has to give it off to Dean. Dean on the right wing.
Great
Dean.
Panther defense here.
They just can't get anything inside. Toila lobs back out to Dean. Some of the fans wanting a travel. They don't get it. It stays with MG. Toila, top of the key. Toila working on Pagels. Gets cut off again. Off to Dean, left of the point. Shot fake, jab step. Gives it up. Shaner working inside. Cut off again. Spinning high off the glass. No good. Rebound to the Panthers. 10:29 and counting to go in the game. 39-28. Oregon leads Monona Grove. Pagels, left wing.
That was over a minute on that possession there, defense, and then a tough shot.
And that was a minute without a shot also.
Yep.
And then, again, a tough shot like the Dean said.
Just threw it up,
yep.
Basically, just to try to get something there.
McCarthy with the ball on the left wing. He gets past his man, can't convert. Rebound goes out to the Silver Eagles. Dean on the near wing. Cut off and has to wheel back out to the arc. Off to Myers. Myers, a jump in mid-air pass that gets taken away up ahead to Pagels. Pagels hesitates and travels underneath. He saw the defense coming back on that fast break, tried to hesitate, and his momentum just pulled that pivot foot.
Pagels, interesting story, played basketball as a freshman and gave it up the last 2 years to concentrate on football. Great quarterback for the Panthers this year, and he was the best player in the intramurals. They finally, his teammates who asked Brayden Hermsdorf who tried to get him out, he goes, "We all did. We knew he was good. We wanted him." And he's been a big factor off the bench here so far. Made the all-tournament team, actually, at the 608 tournament.
Chenoweth fires up a three, knocks down a three. Luke Chenoweth, his second three of the night. He hit one in the first half, hits one here in the second half with 9:21 to go. Down to an 8-point Oregon lead, 39-31. Now Pagels will try and answer, and he does. Anything you can do.
I can do better. Wow, just we talked about Pagels. He comes through now, 5 points all in the second half.
And it's up to an 11-point lead again for the Panthers, 42-31, their largest lead of the night. They've had it multiple times. Luchetti couldn't answer with a three of his own, but he gets his own rebound. Off to the corner, Chenoweth, another three, off the back iron, no good, rebound Panthers. Nice with the ball. He'll jog across the center line from left to right in his home white uniforms with the black numbers and orange trim. Off to the right wing, McCarthy. Now to Pagels, top of the key. He backs it off to the block. Off to the corner. Nice, fires up a three, skips off the rim. No good, and a rebound, but a foul that's going to go on Dylan McCarthy because he just came in a little bit too hard that time and ran into the back of an MG player.
His second, third team foul here. Every time MG makes one, Oregon comes down and answers. You can't be trading baskets here. You got to.
Yep.
They need a turkey. You call it 3 stops in a row,
or like Shaka Smart calls it. They call that a kill. The Golden Eagles do.
And nice draw on the foul there for Leach.
Leach attacking, still scoreless. He's had to spend some time on the bench with 3 fouls.
And who picked that foul up? Did you see?
I was just about to ask you that, Dennis.
2, 3. 2. I think it was Schmidt had 2.
I'm not sure who picked up that foul. I didn't see the hand signal, and we were talking as they announced it here on the PA. And the second one is no good as well. So MG a chance to get it back down to a single-digit lead. Can't do it. Oregon looking to get their largest lead of the night. They've led by 11 multiple times here this evening. McCarthy, right wing. Nice in the near corner. Back out to McCarthy. Near center court. Takes it up to the top of the key. Gives it off to Hook on the left wing. Hook crossing over, fakes a pass, attacks, and draws the foul.
Fouls on number 3, Luke Chenoweth. His first
Luke Chenoweth gets called for that foul. I caught that one that time,
Yes.
Dennis.
Yeah, the scoreboard we have doesn't have fouls up on it, so unless we hear the announcement, it's pretty tough to hear from this side.
The first one, no good from Hook. Dennis, I just realized the scoreboard that is on the near side here for us in the corner to our right, it does have it. So if I lean really far over with where we're sitting, I can see it. Brady Hook gets the second one to foul. He's got 6 second-half points, up to 13 points on the night.
Largest lead here at 12 points.
Luchetti working down low on the far block, underneath the basket, gets double team, gives off to Leach. Leach the floater, no good, gets his own rebound into a quadruple team, has to pass it out. Chenoweth attacks, stops, hesitates, skips it off the rim, no good. Another rebound to MG. Luchetti fires up the three, skips off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled in by Leach and MG. Chenoweth will try another three on the right wing. That's off the front of the iron, no good. And then we have a whistle and a foul. And that's Blake Leach, his 4th foul for MG. It looks like Leach will be heading to the bench. He will be. Blake Leach averaging 5 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists, but is a starter for this MG squad, the only senior on the team. He's got 4 fouls and no points.
Yeah, tough night for him. But again, it's been a tough night shooting overall for the Silver Eagles.
7 minutes to go, 43-31. Oregon leads Monona Grove. We've got a whistle and a timeout, a Madison College timeout here by the Oregon Panthers. This will be a full timeout, so we're going to keep it right here as this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles. The trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or a used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. So Dennis, 43 to 31, 7 minutes to go. It was easy for me to say. The Oregon Panthers have led the entire way. It's their largest lead of the game at 12 points. But like you said, they keep the Monona Grove Silver Eagles, they just keep trading baskets when they're able to get some offense going.
Yeah, they've been outscored 18-10 here in the second half and come down with a big three and then give up one on the other end. Like you said, they need 2-3 stops in a row and keep trying to attack the rim. Luchetti just kind of struggling here tonight. He's got 8 points, but only 3 field goals. And they've been able to keep Tomei relatively in check off the bench. And then we saw Jaden Jackson the other night against Wanakee. Had a really good game. No field goals for him tonight, just 2 free throws. Need to get some points. Those are the 3 guys they need to get some production out of.
Panthers with the ball coming out of that timeout. Hook, his layup attempt just rims out.
Strong rebound there by Luchetti.
And MG with the ball trying to cut into this 12-point lead. Still plenty of time with 6:30 and counting to go. Luchetti on the far block, and he goes off the window and good. Evan Luchetti up to double-digit points for the Silver Eagles. And Evan Luchetti picks up his second foul as they tried to press now. Trailing by 10 with 6:30 to go, 43-33.
And that's the 6th foul, so we'll be shooting free throws here the rest of the way for Oregon. And the way Oregon missed them in the first half, they got a shot, but Hook's 4 or 5 here in the second half.
And then a Madison College timeout as Hofer gets trapped into that near corner between the sideline and the half-court line. So instead of trying anything or passing out of it, just says, you know what, I'm going to call a timeout with 6:27 to go in the game, leading 43-33 here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. So, Dennis, we're starting to see that press that MG doesn't really run a ton of, but every now and again they have to do it. And here with 6:27 to go, they're down by 10. Head coach Dan Zwiefel feels like this is the time he's got to pull out that full-court press.
Yeah, Leach the only one in foul trouble with 4. You got Jenkins, Luchetti, and Shaner with 2. So it's what you call fire. You got to foul now. Try to put Oregon at the line, come up with a steal, anything. Put them at the line. At least the clock stops, and maybe get a chance. They miss a few free throws, and then the other end for Oregon, they've got this lead now. They can kind of milk it. No need to throw threes up or take shots in 5 seconds. They need a 20, 30-second possessions here.
Hook on the far left wing, goes inside, kicks out to Schmidt. Schmidt drives to the elbow, gets triple teamed, still looking, still fighting for the ball, and then a whistle, and we're going to have a foul.
Oh.
And they'll call that on Henry Tomei, his second team foul.
And we're in the bonus situation now.
Sending Will Schmidt to the line. If he can make both of these, he'll go above his season average of 4.5 points per game. He got 3 points at the end of the first half with a 3/4 court buzzer beater to send us to the locker room. First one is good for Schmidt.
Schmidt, their triple team, taking care of the basketball, being strong with the ball here. Making the official finally get a call on there and try not to get a jump ball. And he ends up getting two free throws out of it. Good job.
See, you almost jinxed him as that second one hit the front of the rim and then rolled in.
Shooter's touch. He had it all away.
45-33, 6 minutes to go. Oregon leads Monona Grove. Luchetti in the near wing, working against Hermsdorf. Over to the elbow, now Dean right of the point. Shot fake, gives it off to Jackson. Now Luchetti, baseline. Luchetti through a triple team. Gets the shooter's touch to go. 6 second half points, 12 points on the night. Down to a 10-point lead. Hermsdorf wide open down low, but gets blocked from behind. Pulled in by Erforth, and then the long pass over the head of the 6'3" Schmidt, and it's a turnover by the Panthers. So 5:29 to go in the game. It's a 10-point Oregon lead, but MG a chance to make this a single-digit lead.
Yeah, you got to create a turnover there, a little bit of pressure. Now you got to be able to convert, to take care of the basketball. No turnovers. They cannot have empty possessions here if you want to get back in this one.
Shaner gives to Dean, left of the point, holds the ball at his waist, now up to his chest, over to Shaner, right wing. Shot fake, gives to Luchetti, top of the key. Luchetti on the right of the paint. He's going to get fouled and head to the line to shoot two. Brayden Hermsdorf, his second foul. 5:13 to go. And Luchetti heading to the line, down 45-35. Stoughton Health has been providing trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. The first one from Luchetti is good. He'll have one more.
So I was talking about earlier, he's now got to take it in inside. You don't want to force the issue a little bit, but good free throw shooter. And got some really nice moves, nice touch around the basket. Now you said 8 second half points up to 14.
Yep.
And they got it to single digits now. Now they need another stop.
Now they're showing the 1-3-1 zone instead of a full court press, trying to trap here. Schmidt giving off to Hook on the left side. Now Schmidt, top of the key. He sends up a three, and it is nothing but net for Will Schmidt.
Yeah, that was a little closer than his last three-point heave.
Well, he was like, you know what, if I can make it from three-quarter court, this is a layup for me at the three-point line.
Yeah, he got 8 points now, Schmidt.
And that's back to a double-digit lead. The ball goes out of bounds. They say off of Oregon. I think if we had instant replay here at the high school level, that might have gotten switched. But it stays with Monona Grove. They trail 48-37, 4:40 and counting to go. Luchetti, near free throw line extended. Working against Erfuth. Turnaround Jay is good. Evan Luchetti making it look easy. 10 second half points, and we have a timeout by the Panthers, who lead by 9. 48-39, 4:34 to go in the game. We'll take a 30-second timeout as well. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
We're on the Packers.
We were in the postseason what we were all throughout the regular season.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
A good team that couldn't put 4 quarters together.
Nobody covers the green and gold like 100.5 ESPN.
48-39 out of the timeout. The Oregon Panthers lead the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Trying to deal with a press. Schmidt has it on the near sideline. He gets trapped. Ball rattles around. It goes out off of a hand of the Silver Eagles. It'll stay with Oregon. 4:20 to go.
Yeah, 1-3-1 here in the trap.
Long cross-court pass goes out off of Oregon, and it's another turnover. And MG gets the ball down by 9. Dennis, is this a spot 4:15 to go? I know obviously you don't want to force a 3, but do you maybe try and send one up? And now the officials having a conversation with some of the players on the bench. Oh, and then there was also just some confusion by MG where the ball would be inbounded. So they get into Alex Dean. But do you maybe try and run something to get an open 3 here for one of your guys?
Yeah, you're just looking for good shots in this situation. You cannot, you got to kind of a hurry up mode. You want to be patient, but not too patient. You can't look for a better shot when you got one. You got to just take the first open look.
Shaner hopping into the paint, tried to pass it off to Luchetti in the corner, and it goes out off of Oregon. So MG will keep the ball. 3:53 to go. 48-39, the Panthers lead the Silver Eagles. They've led the entire way, led by as many as 12.
Yeah, MG's doing a good job on the dribble penetration.
Luchetti and one. Evan Luchetti having himself a second half. Got the ball inside, through the contact, sent the ball up as he was falling over from said contact, and got it to go. Evan Luchetti, a 64% free throw shooter heading into this evening. And the and one is good. 13 second half points, 19 points on the night. Full court press coming from the Silver Eagles. Oregon gets it into Hook. Passes over a double team over to Schmidt on the left side, back to Hook. Now they get it across to Hofer. Long pass to Hermsdorf. He drives baseline and lays it in. Brayden Hermsdorf. They break the press up to an 8-point lead, 3:30 to go, 50-42. Oregon leads Monona Grove. Open 3 for Shaner, and that is going to be an air ball kept alive into the hands of Oregon, though. Hofer up to Hermsdorf on the left side. Nearly had it taken away. Hook, right wing, gets double teamed. Into Hofer, out to Schmidt on the far wing. Thought about the 3, instead passes it off. They work the ball around that perimeter. Hofer on the near corner. They kick it out to Hook. Back to Hofer on the right wing.
Good patience. Don't need a 3. Just keep moving, trying to attack the rim, see if you can get inside for a layup, get to the line.
Hook bounces to Hofer, right wing. He skips it right back to Hook at the top of the key. Hook off to the far side, lobbing it to Schmidt. Schmidt, cross court, has it taken away by Luchetti. Luchetti on the near side. Hop step into the paint off the front of the iron. Leach gets the rebound and gets fouled. Blake Leach with 4 fouls will head to the line. That's the first foul on Mason Hofer for the Panthers. Blake Leach scoreless in this one. Again, averaging 5 points per game, but the lone senior on this roster for the Silver Eagles. And the free throw is pure, so Blake Leach gets into the scoring column. Down to a 7-point game. Chance to make this a 6-point game with 2:31 to go Silver Eagles have never led in this game. That free throw is no good and short, but Jenkins gets the rebound and the putback, and it's a 5-point game with 2:28 to go. Oregon leads 50-45. They led by 12 points in this second half, but Monona Grove all night, Dennis, has just stuck around, and they've got it to a 5-point game with 2:28 to go.
Yeah, we got it back to what the halftime deficit was 4 points within one there. They'd been doubled for most of the half. Again, Luchetti has just been incredible here in the second half with 13 points up to 19, game high. And your big guy, he's got to come through. He's only a sophomore. The pressure that's on this kid is tremendous with his older brother being down, and these are all learning moments. You know, these kind of games. Last week, the double overtime game they had with Vaughn, it's only going to make this group better when you realize you're one senior, you know, and then the Austin Luchetti coming back. But great second effort here by MG staying in this game.
And this is the type of game they've got to be able to play in because of the sectional that they're in.
Oh God, yeah.
The games that they're going to have to play just to get out of the regional round to get to the second weekend are going to be intense games. Hook missing a floater, gets his own rebound off of the back of the rim. Over to Erfuth. He skips it down low to Hermsdorf and goes right hand off of the window. Brayden Hermsdorf, 9 second half points, 13 points on the night. Up to a 7-point lead inside 2 minutes to go. Jenkins on the near wing, holds the ball above his head, dribbles off to his left for one dribble. Now passes it to Shaner, left free throw line extended, back to Jenkins, left of the point, off to Dean, right wing. Dean dribbling around, takes it over between the circles at the top of the key. Off to Shaner, right wing. Now Jenkins, top of the key, back to Dean. Dean left of the point, Jenkins, right wing, skips it down low to Shaner. Shaner skips inside to Chenoweth, off the glass, no good. Rebound to the Panthers. The minute 25 and counting remaining, 52-45. Oregon leads. And Panthers go a mid-range jumper, and it's nothing but net for Mason Hofer. And suddenly it's a 9-point lead, a minute 10 to go. Chenoweth gives to Jenkins. Now Dean, near wing. Dribbles to his right, into the middle of the paint, goes right hand, has it blocked by Hook. Pulled in by the Panthers. Lob up to Schmidt. Schmidt sprinting up ahead to get it across the midline before the defense can get set. Chenoweth blocks a shot, keeps it alive, but it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it'll be on the sideline. Wasn't sure if they were going to say his foot was out of bounds as well. 46.9 seconds to go, 54-45.
Hofer's shot could be the dagger there. It was just a nice little pull-up jumper in the lane. Pushed it back to 9 points. But with the 3-point shot, you're never out of it. Need to stop here, though.
Hofer inside to Hermsdorf, who's wide open, and the reverse lay-in good. Brayden Hermsdorf, 11 second half points. It's an 11-point lead for the Panthers. Luchetti working, trying to back his man down, middle of the paint, floater, too short, rebound to the Panthers, 25 seconds to go. And now MG will try and foul with 20.9 seconds. Alex Dean will be the one called for that foul, so 20.9 seconds to go. And Dennis, for those that don't follow high school basketball quite as closely as you and I do, I mentioned how difficult this sectional is. Teams that are in our Pizza Hut power rankings in the same sectional here as Oregon and Monona Grove, Middleton, Madison Memorial, Verona, Wanakee, Madison La Follette, a team that's been getting some votes in our boys Pizza Hut power rankings. Those are all awesome teams here in the Madison area that we are expecting to be able to make deep runs into this postseason. And those are all just the Big 8 teams that are very good.
That's why games like this you really need. And up 3, that's it.
Yep, and the rebound to the Panthers. 58-45 is going to be our final score. The Oregon Panthers get the victory at home on the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. The Oregon Panthers now moving to 5-7 on the season, 4-3 in Badger Large Conference play. The Badger Large being led right now by Beaver Dam and Wanakee, but Oregon sticking around just 2 games back of the leaders in the Badger Large Conference. So 58-45 the final score. The Oregon Panthers getting the victory here tonight. Dennis, thoughts on these teams? You've now seen Monona Grove on back-to-back games, unfortunately back-to-back losses, so Danny Zweifel probably not going to be too happy with you.
Dennis, what did you do to me?
Yeah. But this Oregon team, defensively, they do so many great things. And, again, with how difficult this sectional is, the teams you kind of expect for them to have to face in their regional here, they're a team that they're going to be a difficult team to get a win. This isn't a team that I think if you're Middleton or Memorial or Verona, you're thinking like, oh, we've got this win easily. Like Oregon's going to be difficult and kind of be a problem and scrappy.
Yeah, you look at what Oregon's record is, but then you look at who they've played so far. Played Pewaukee, which they got a win on to open the season, but Appleton North at the 6-way tournament and Madison-La Follette, 2 good teams. And they had
teams that could make it to the Kohl Center. They're good enough to do that.
And they had 10 players down with flu. We didn't see McCarthy the second day. We didn't see Hermsdorf at all. Then they played Marquette University at the WBY shootout, and they've got Baraboo in 3 days. And then the 24th, they're going to get Kaukauna at the Fiserv in the Deer District Prep Showcase. So they're going to be playing some showcase games, which is great. It's great for the kids, but you only get better by playing better competition.
Yep.
And you look at tonight, 15 points for Hermsdorf and for Brady Hook. Coming into the season, you lose Vaughn Kovala. I mean, he's going to Indiana next year. He's just an outstanding player. He was a dunk machine, 3-point, you name it. He did great shots in here. But Brady he's had a breakout season. He had to take over, shots. Both he and Hofer had to have the ball in their hands a lot more than they did because Vaughn was such a dominant player. And Brady Hook came in leading the team in assists, second in scoring and steals. He's drawing Division III interest right now for basketball. Then you got Hermsdorf, who's just a great athlete. He's had to battle these knee injuries. He's being recruited by both colleges for both football and basketball. He's coming back after missing 2 full seasons. So these guys are learning new roles and kind of working their way in, and they're doing it against good competition. This was a huge win tonight. This goes a throwback to the days when I'd show up at the scores table and say, first team to 50 wins. Almost every player.
You said that pregame.
Almost every player on this Oregon team played football.
Yep.
And then MG's got a few guys on the team mixing it up too. Middle linebackers on the team. So, you're going to get some physical play on here. You better be able to hang on to the ball. And we saw that when Schmidt went to the line.
Yep.
He had triple team. Honick got to the line and made 2 free throws. Things like that. But shot of the night. 3-quarter free throw line.
Yep.
I mean, at Stoughton, when I was there a couple weeks ago, at halftime they have for Pizza Hut coupons. You make a half-court shot, and they're giving away like candy. That's a half-court shot. He made that from the other free throw line.
Yep.
So I hope somebody's got to have got that on video.
Well, I mean, we were here on the ESPN Madison YouTube.
We got to post that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was the shot of the night. But Schmidt had a great game. But again, MG is what they got out of this is. They've played some tough competition, but with only one senior, all these guys are learning. We saw a really good game out of Thomas the other night, but tonight he played more like a freshman, like a 15-year-old. He really wasn't in it. You didn't see him on the floor quite as much tonight because Oregon's senior lineup, 5 seniors out there, they taught these young bucks a couple of lessons tonight.
Yep.
But they're going to be a payback. Next year, I think Oregon's going to be getting some experienced guys coming back at them. But again, that's now three in a row in the streak. Last year, Oregon swept MG.
Yep.
But it's still a great rivalry. Both coaches, again, I mentioned that Danny Zweifel a couple of years ago had the All-Star game, and Chris Siebert was the assistant on that one.
Yep.
He'll be a head coach in our All-Star game within the next couple of years, I'm sure. Great young coach. These guys have a lot of respect for each other in the program. But if you want a good game, just pick the Badger Conference, throw a dart, and whatever you're going to go to, you're going to get a good matchup.
Exactly.
Tonight was one of the great ones.
It absolutely was. And, real quick, this Monona Grove team, too, even though they lose 58-45, this is a team that I think, again, they're playing these good teams in the Badger Conference. They're going to also be a team that you can't overlook when it comes to postseason play. And, 2, looking ahead, I know they care more about this year right now. But you look at their starting lineup, they'll lose Blake Leach, who's a senior, but then Luke Chenoweth, a junior, Alex Dean, junior, Colton Jenkins, junior, Evan Luchetti, a sophomore, freshman off the bench, Jaden Jackson, a junior off the bench, Henry Tomei. They've got 3 other juniors that played tonight coming off of the bench. And by the way, one of the other Luchetti brothers is out for the year, and they were expecting him to be the leader of this team. This is going to be...
He's the best player on the team.
Yeah, I'm already calling it because I'm the one that makes the schedules. We're going to have Monona Grove on our schedule a few times this next year. So our video producer, Owen Dimpf, will just be ready to be driving over to Monona Grove High School a couple of times next winter, because this is going to be a team that you don't want to miss. They're still a great team this year, but next year, this MG team is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and Evan Luchetti tonight, I said, didn't score early, got 6 in the first half, ended up with 19 points. But you cannot start a game down 9-0.
Yep.
If you look at the final score, I mean, they were in it, and they had outscored them in the first half until that last second shot where
I think that's
get half court. And again, shots like that, you got to go into halftime. MG's fought. All of a sudden, we got it within 1. Now we're down by 4.
Yep.
And then right away, they went right away to Schmidt, who scored, and then he got an assist, 4 quick points. And so Oregon used that to make a jump. And I know MG made some adjustments at halftime, but Oregon, on their court tonight, they were not to be denied.
Yeah, and I wonder, it'd be interesting to hear from head coach Danny Zwiefel of the Monona Grove Silver Eagles, his thoughts on the slow starts for this team offensively, because it just feels like these last 2 games now that we've seen of them, with the game here tonight against Oregon and then that slow start in that double overtime loss to Wanakee. If they didn't start off slow, maybe that's a different outcome in both of these games for them. You swap around their record then, instead of being now 3-4, all of a sudden, you're just a 2-loss team. You're a game back in the Badger Conference. You've got that extra loss on Wanakee, so you're tied with them, looking up at Beaver Dam, a team that I think that MG is good enough to be able to hang around and give a tough game to. Like, suddenly things look a little bit different when it comes to conference standings.
Yeah, you got 2 great teams in the conference. In the North, you got Beaver Dam. They lost to by 8. And then McFarland just getting better and better. They lost to them by 5. And then beat Fond du Lac. And then Kettle Moraine, 2 big wins for them at the Culver's when they invited Kettle Moraine High School. Mm-hmm. But now they've come back, lost to Middleton, won a couple, but back-to-back losses here to Wanakee and Oregon. Going to be 2 the best team, Wanakee, right now, tied with Beaver Dam. But they were in both those games.
Yep.
So, I mean, you got to crawl before you walk. And with this young team for MG, don't look at the scoreboard. They came out and just try to scrap and fight your way back, and they did. But you start out 1 for 15 from the floor, go down 9-0. That you spend so much energy getting back. It's really tough to get over the hump. And tonight, just not able to do it. But a lot of credit to Oregon for playing very well on their home court.
Absolutely. The Panthers winning 58-45 here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda's been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. We've got to take another break, Dennis, and then we will come back, finish tabulating our stats, and we have to name our Pizza Hut player of the game. That's coming up next here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
There's no chill on the deals at Metro Ford of Madison. Right now, get into a 2025 Ford F-150 with 2.9% APR for up to 66 months plus $2,000 retail bonus cash. Looking for something sporty? Check out the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport with 3.9% APR up to 66 months, $2,500 bonus cash. Or lease for $319 a month with $38.49 due at signing. But hurry, offer ends February 2nd. Visit MetroFordofMadison.com.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
4 years, it's enough time to earn a college degree, to serve a full term as a president, to raise a toddler into a kindergartner, to train for something big and become someone new.
Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin is offering 0% interest for 4 years, so you can invest in your home and use your hard-earned savings for life's biggest moments. Offering Pella exclusive features like blinds between the glass and customizations to match every home style. We believe in providing our customers with the highest quality products and top-notch service at a price you can afford. Tested, safe, durable, and backed by a limited lifetime warranty, Pella's rated #1 for craftsmanship, innovation, and exceptional design.
So aim high and think long-term when setting your New Year's resolution, and imagine what you can accomplish in 4 years when you finance your home project with Pella Windows and Doors Wisconsin. Start your journey today at PellaWI.com.
Happy New Year and happy new engagement. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. You have heard me talk about corporate, fundraising, and even casino events, but we are also amazing wedding DJs. Never cheesy and always the perfect fit for the perfect couple. Please let us help you narrate your wedding day love story while playing an amazing soundtrack that will rock your dance floor. Create lifelong memories of your one special day. Do it right and do it with celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
We're on the Packers.
This 2 or 3 year window needs to yield a championship.
Because we're on Wisconsin sports.
When you bring back everybody, Mr. Policy is telling you we're winning a championship.
Nobody covers the green and gold like 100.5 ESPN.
Wrapping up from Oregon High School here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. With me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. And Dennis, it's now time for us to name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Dennis, who is our Pizza Hut player of the game tonight?
Well, I had both Brayden Hermsdorf and Brady Hook with 15 points apiece. But Brayden had 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, a couple of assists, and it was our student athlete of the week. So I think he gets a double honor this week because first time I've been waiting to see him play for 2 years. He was sick at the 608 tournament, and you could see just the fact inside he altered shots and But now that's going to be a 1-2 punch, Brady Hook and Hermsdorf down the stretch. And then we have to give kudos to Will Schmidt for that the three-quarter court heave. But 8 points, I'd say Will Hermsdorf just gets a little bit of an edge on that case. But I really like Schmidt's defense tonight too. Did a good job. And Erfuth, he was the one that had a guard, Luchetti, and he really made Evan work for everything he got. Luchetti ended up as a game-high scorer with 19 points, but he got 13 of those in the second half when they were trying to force the ball inside a little bit more. And Erfurt did that with not a lot of help. They were playing pretty much man-to-man, a little bit of double teams when they were down low, but I really just liked the way Oregon played tonight. And Hermsdorf, again, coming back from those 2 years. He's a double-double machine, and he is going to be a force down the stretch.
He definitely will. Our Pizza Hut player of the game, Brayden Hermsdorf. Pizza Hut's new Big New York pizza is just $10 for a limited time. An extra large pizza with 6 huge foldable slices and bold New York style flavor. Big size, big value, just $10. Order on the Pizza Hut app at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. Dennis, any final thoughts here from Oregon? I know we kind of really wrapped everything up, but you've got a great game coming up on Tuesday. Some girls hoops come back to Tuesday night hoops. You and Riley Yauk will be at Edgewood to see the Edgewood girls again.
And who do we have? Edgewood? Is it Mount Horeb?
Yep, that'll be Mount Horeb.
Mount Horeb. And actually Edgewood first place and Mount Horeb in second place. Edgewood's really come on since those early losses, and they've been ranked, though, in the top in the poll that's going on with Unbound. They've been in the top 10 all year long, even though they have 4 losses.
And they've been battling for that top spot. Unfortunately, they're here in the same area as Wanakee, whose girls have Tessa Bryan, and they're incredible.
We got Wanakee as the top one, and I think right now Edgewood's the next best team. And then, boy, I'll tell you, in the Big 8, you've got Memorial and La Follette and
Verona,
who are playing tomorrow night.
Yep.
And Verona. Mm-hmm. And then Middleton and Janesville Craig kind of hanging back in the weeds. But, Edgewood, can't wait to see Anna Miller. And when we had the game on this Saturday when they played Madison Memorial, Anna Miller and Beanie Thompson, and then Juju, her freshman sister, 5'3", plays a lot bigger. Can't wait to see them play. And then Mount Horeb, kind of an unknown. So do a little research on them. Mm-hmm. Right now, Edgewood, going to be at their place. They're the big dog. Mount Horeb coming in, the Vikings as the underdog, and everybody loves the dog.
Absolutely, they do. That'll be our Tuesday night hoops game. Riley Yauk and Dennis Semrau will be on the call for that one here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda's been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. For our video producer, Owen Dimfel, and our audio producer back at the Everlight Solar Studio, Riley Yauk, and the Dean, Dennis Semrau, Hall of Famer Dennis Semrau as well. I'm going to keep bringing that one up as Dennis Semrau was announced as being a part of the WBCA, the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association's Hall of Fame class. He'll be inducted coming up in September as a friend of the game. Long overdue for the man that's been covering high school sports for over 40 years. So the Hall of Famer, Dennis Semrau. I am Hunter Vaughn. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Tuesday Night Hoops on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road.